Still I am confused, bewildered, perplexed. How could a species so intelligent do that to their own? I've seen this happen time and again. Each time I wept. Not for food, these upright beings, but for power, control, greed. I've seen this happen time and again. Each time I wept. It will happen no more. They are gone. I've seen this happen time and again. Each time I wept. The forests, the animals, all gone. I've seen this happen time and again. Each time I wept. I am the last tree standing.
Just when we thought these humans would spin themselves off the face of the earth and take us with them, they buried their guns, dismantled their missiles. Without ceremony, long-winded speeches, unanimously and unilaterally, they hugged each other, took each other's hand, and vowed to save the planet, live in peace, harmony with all. It was a moment we thought we'd never see. We prayed for it, hoped for it, but we thought the worst was upon us. These two-legged upright beings made a 360-degree turnaround just in time to end global warming, global warring. Saved from extinction, we woke up to peace on earth, love to all, flowers burst blossoms out of season, birds sang spiraling above, all animal species from land and sea rejoiced. It finally happened. Or am I dreaming?
I remember standing tall, birds singing, nestled in my limbs, rush of wind through my glorious green tresses. I remember the day I was downed, milled planks, dead wood, dwelling for those who downed. Birds no longer flock to me, their song a distant melody. The wind pushes past me. No one knows me. A tree I will always be. Nature's partner, same meadow, a tree I will always be. Sisters so close, friends since birth, how could I turn away? To you it happened overnight. For me it happened over time. You stole my share of sunlight, blocking me with your leaves. I accepted it. You shoved my roots above ground so yours could grow deep and strong. I accepted it. You broke my branches to spread your limbs. I accepted it. You pushed my body aside so you could stand tall. I accepted it. You sent birds nesting in my leaves, not to gift me, but to live burden-free. I accepted it. We were sisters, I told myself. You didn't mean it, I told myself. You loved me. I overlooked until I could no longer. It was always about you, never about me. I turned away not to hurt you, but to love myself. This morning when I awoke, surrounded by thick gray veil, I didn't see you. I couldn't see your body swaying with the breeze, your leaves dancing in the sunlight, your limbs reaching toward me. I panicked. You are not there. My heart ached with sadness. Where are you? Will I see you again? The mist finally lifted. You appeared. You were there. My limbs reached skyward. My body bent toward yours. My heart sang with joy. You were there, my lover, my best friend. Together we share this valley. Nothing would be the same without you. The tree stood alone on a hilltop, each leaf still, reaching for the sky, loving the light. A breeze came. He caressed each leaf, each limb. The tree swayed. They danced together. The tree, enchanted by the breeze, grew to love his gentleness. The breeze grew stronger. The tree began to bend, not really noticing the change. The breeze grew stronger. He became a relentless wind. The tree cried out, "Stop! Stop! Stop! You're hurting me!" The wind did not heed her. He continued his steady gale. So happy was he, so in love with this beautiful bending tree. For the tree, light turned to darkness. The tree bent and bent and bent even more. Then she cracked. She pulled herself, roots and all, out of her earthbound home. She rolled and tumbled down into the valley below, free from the wind at last. Bruised, hurting, future uncertain, still the tree rejoiced, feeling relieved, renewed, full of light again. The wind bellowed loudly for all to hear. "She left me! How could she do this to me? I loved her so!" Eruption came suddenly, no warning. Dust, ashes, debris blanketed all. Day turned night before its time. Colors drained to shades of gray. Brilliant sun turned hazy moon. My body shuddered. Cold air enveloped me. My cliff collapsed. Nearly submerged, surrounded by sea, alone adrift, I searched for you. Nature has a way of destroying, but she rebirths, recycles, renews. Will life return as normal? Will I see friends, family again? I didn't value what I had, now I lost it. If sun returns today, if gray reverts to rainbow hues, if reunited with you, I'll hold precious all I love, all I have, never take any of it for granted again.
What have I done? My last quake killed all, destroyed mountains, contaminated seas, ruined forests. True, I hated man's abuse, their arrogance, stupidity, insensitivity. I hated their greed, their petty wars, not their final demise. It was me. My anger solved nothing. My destruction solved nothing. Now I'm alone, victim of my hot-headed temper. Anger served no one, did no good. Next time, if there is a next time, I'll practice tolerance, live in love, kindness, compassion. Out of nowhere, ground rumbled, shook wildly. Land broke away from itself, catapulted skyward. Rocks split, cracked open, chasms spewed gushing water. So many of our ancestors lost in this upheaval. Today we stand high amongst the clouds, towering over all, children of their children, alert, watching, waiting for the next earthly blow. Our ancestors called to us through thundering torrents of cascading falls. Remember the upheaval, lest we become complacent.
I tried running. My body too well rooted could not move. The wind pushed me. Still my body could not move. Powerless, I watched, witnessed the runes. In sadness, pain, and grief I saw their remains alive, souls intact, trying to come to me, trying to grow. I cried. My tears soaked the earth, forming lakes, lakes reflecting my children as they were before man came.
It's the last dawn. Earth took all she could take, said all she could say. Hurricanes, earthquakes, tsunamis, tornadoes, mudslides, drought, fires, floods, all ignored. Corporate and political leaders continued on their greedy, self-absorbed paths. The masses cried out, peaceful protests, petitions, marches, demonstrations, rebelling against climate change, contrails, fracking, pollution, food genetically modified, animal mistreatment, war, all ignored. It's the last dawn. The poor, rich, healthy, sick, young and old perish together, taking animal and plant life with them. Earth spins on, inhabited by bodiless souls, silently waiting for new species.